Hi there and welcome. If you're watching this with a baby nearby, whether they're sleeping on you, cluster feeding, or miraculously napping in another room, I want to acknowledge something. Finding a moment to watch this video is already an act of self-care, so thank you for being here. You know, when Chip and I had our first baby Drake, life got beautifully chaotic overnight. I was head over heels in love with this little one, but I was also completely overwhelmed. Sound familiar? Today I want to share 3 incredibly simple mindfulness practices from our new book, The New Mom's Wellness Playbook. What makes these different is that each takes less than 1 minute and can be done while holding or caring for your baby. No special equipment, no quiet room required, just practical tools for real mom life. This first practice is called the 5-breath reset, and it's like hitting the pause button in the middle of a crazy day. You know those moments when you just want to pull your hair out? Yeah, this is for those times. Think of those early morning wake-up calls when you're running on fumes and the baby's already wide-eyed and ready to go. Or those crying spells that seem to last for hours. Maybe it's even those frustrating feeding sessions where nothing seems to work. And don't even get me started on the well-meaning advice from relatives. This practice is simple, but it works. If you can, place one hand on your belly. If you're holding your sweet little one, that's okay. Just focus on your breath. Now, breathe in slowly through your nose for a count of 4. Imagine your belly filling up like a balloon. Hold that breath gently for 2 counts. Now here's the key. Exhale slowly through your mouth for a count of 6, feeling your belly fall. It's that longer exhale that does the trick, telling your body to relax. Repeat that 4 more times for a total of 5 breaths. That's it. See, I told you it was simple. Let's try it together once. Inhale for 4, hold for 2, and exhale for 6. Feel that tension melt away. This second practice is like a magic trick for your mind, especially when those anxious thoughts start swirling around. You know, those what-ifs and did-I-remembers that keep you up at night. It's called Name 3 Things, and it's all about grounding yourself in the present moment. Because let's face it, when we're anxious, we're usually worrying about something that hasn't even happened yet. So, here's how it works. When you feel that wave of anxiety building, take a deep breath and simply name 3 things you can see right now. Be specific. Don't just say the baby. Notice those tiny fingers, those perfect little toes, the way the light catches their hair. Next, name 3 things you can hear. Maybe it's the soft sigh of your little one's breath, the gentle hum of the refrigerator, or the chirping of birds outside. Finally, name 3 things you can feel physically. The warmth of your baby's skin against yours, the softness of their blanket, the feeling of your feet on the floor. If you have a little extra time, you can even extend this practice. Name 2 things you can smell or would like to smell. Freshly brewed coffee, anyone? And then 1 thing you can taste or would like to taste. This exercise is like hitting the reset button on your mind, gently pulling you back to the present moment where you can find a little peace. You can even narrate this out loud to your baby. They love the sound of your voice, and it becomes a calming activity for both of you. Now, this last practice might sound a little funny at first, but trust me on this one. It's called mindful diaper changes, and it's all about finding those little pockets of peace in the most unexpected places. Let's be honest, diaper changes are a constant in those early months, right? But instead of seeing them as just another chore on your never-ending to-do list, try shifting your perspective. What if those diaper changes could become opportunities for mindful connection with your little one? Here's how to transform this everyday task into a moment of mindfulness. First, make eye contact with your baby. Even just for a few seconds, that connection can make all the difference. As you're changing their diaper, speak or sing softly to them. Tell them about what you're doing, or sing their favorite lullaby. Notice their responses, their little coos, their gurgles, the way their eyes light up when you smile at them. Breathe deeply, syncing your breath with your movements. And as you're cleaning up, feel the different textures and sensations mindfully. Now I know what you're thinking. Not every diaper change is going to be a Zen experience, and that's okay. Life with a newborn is messy and unpredictable. But even incorporating this practice once or twice a day can create those much-needed islands of presence in the midst of the chaos. These 3 practices are just a small sample of what we explore in Chapter 1 of the New Mom's Wellness Playbook. Throughout the book, we dive deeper into practical, realistic approaches to navigating this beautiful, messy season of new motherhood. We talk about nourishing your body with quick, easy meals when you barely have time to eat. We explore gentle movements that support your postpartum recovery. We share tips for finding rest when sleep feels like a distant memory. And we talk about protecting your emotional well-being, creating time-saving systems that actually work, and holding on to your own identity amidst the all-consuming love of motherhood. What makes this playbook different is that everything is designed for the reality of new motherhood. No fancy equipment, no hour-long practices, no Instagram perfect setups required. Just practical tools for real life with a newborn. If you found these mindfulness practices helpful, you'll find the link to the book in the description below. And I'd love to hear from you. Which of these 3 practices resonates most with your current situation? Let me know in the comments. Thank you for being here, and remember, taking even one mindful breath is a powerful act of self-care.